Hello guys, welcome to Badminton Fundamentals, and today I want to talk to you about the forehand shot. There are only two types of shots, forehand and backhand. Now if you're already pretty good on the forehand shot, check out my video on the backhand shot, because the backhand shot is actually a lot harder to learn, and I actually prefer that people learn the backhand shot first before they learn how to play the forehand. Okay, so the key thing, as with any other shot, is to learn how to hold your racket properly. Forehand grip, unlike the backhand grip, which is slightly similar, is your thumb goes slightly across the handle. So you can see the flat side. The backhand grip is straight, the thumb is straight, and the forehand grip is where the thumb goes across slightly. But you must still make sure that you've got the angle of the racket, yeah? Now, before anything else, I'll tell you the couple of other different grips that come on without you even thinking about it, especially in the forehand. For the backhand, you don't need to think about it, because once you've got the backhand shot, you'll know you have to use the thumb. There's no two-way around it. Some people talk about holding it on the bevel, okay, like so, like panhandle rather. This is the bevel, which is on the side. I wouldn't worry about those things. Two types of shots, forehand and backhand. Just think about the two grips. The rest of it is just coincidental. Sometimes you get a shot around the net, you come in, you're waiting like this on the forehand, and it's around the net right in front of you. How would you play that shot? You can't just play that shot. So naturally, you just make a quick rotation. If you've got enough time, quick rotation, and you've now got it on the panhandle, and you just play that shot, because it's just a one-off shot. Turn, just play it. If you're playing doubles a lot, you'll probably find yourself in that situation a lot. So you come in, you've got your panhandle, you're playing a shot. Anything else, it's probably your partner's. But you only do that when you think you've got the shot above the net, otherwise you don't. But generally, you'd want to stay here. So, and one more thing. When you play a shot from the back and you're trying to play a clear, you just take it right to the end and you hold your racket like so, but you still have the blade of the racket facing you. So you still go on the side, you just go to the back and just play a clear, okay? But you still rotate. So, backhand, forehand, you must make sure you rotate. So all these, anywhere you pronate your whole forearm is the forehand shot. Anywhere you supinate is your backhand shot. So, a bit similar to the backhand, you learn how to play those shots by doing some simple practices. So, the easy one to get started with is take the racket out in front of you, maintaining this, let's say 120 degrees, the natural angle, yeah? So the natural angle, take your hand out, clench, put the racket there, that's your angle. Now get your grip, okay? Just the thumb going across, above it. Now one thing I've seen, somebody mentioned recently that they were actually holding their index finger above the thumb. And while they were doing that, especially when they were going to the back, they thought that they had to hold their grip like so. And eventually they were digging into their thumb with their fingernail, okay? And they had an injury there. You must make sure that your thumb goes above the index finger, not below it, yes? Above it. So just grip it when you go into the back, just hold it above. Now, like similarly, when you're playing the shots flat or in front of you, just make the index finger go slightly above. Sorry, the thumb go above the index finger, not below. So, hold the racket with the angle, shuttle above it, just send it up in the air, take the racket head down, bring it up, yeah, just bring it up. Teach yourself on how to rotate your whole forearm with the racket going down and up. You see how it's going down, outwards, so it's rotating outwards, my whole forearm. Don't forget, with the backhand or the forehand, you must make sure your wrist is locked. If you find yourself doing this sort of thing, wrong. You'll never be a proper badminton player, okay? There are very rare situations. Everything has exceptions. So when you have a situation where you're just somehow playing a quick shot right next to you, it's gone past you and you want to play the shot down, you might just do this sort of thing. But it's an accidental shot. You don't want to be learning that sort of thing. You don't want to be thinking about that. So, take the racket head down and up. Once you've learned how to do these simple shots, you can then start doing the harder shots, okay? Take the racket, take your arm up, take it down a bit more, rotate it slightly harder, take the shuttle higher. You can go even higher as you get better at it, okay? rotate. If you want to play a hard shot from one side of the court to the other, you take the racket out wide and you bring it all the way, just bring it around your body. So here it is, you just go over here and you play a shot. We haven't talked about the footwork yet, but the timing of the footwork with the shot matters, because if you just rotate your racket from one side to the other, see this? All I've done is rotated my forearm and the racket has gone from one side to the other. That's a lot of energy there. If I was to now step out and play that shot, I have now almost doubled my energy on that shot, just with my drag force. So, as with backhand or forehand, if you want to play a hard shot, you take the racket way out, just rotate it all the way through. Just follow it through as far as it will go. Yeah? If you want to play a half shot, just do that sort of thing. This time you're not rotating because you haven't got the space to do so. Again, similar sort of thing here. You wouldn't want to be in a situation where you're playing this sort of silly shot, but you can. It does happen. Sometimes you're ready over here and suddenly the guy over there is really good. He twisted it and it's coming right towards your face. So you just do that sort of thing. Just find your way over it. Okay. Let's try the wall and we'll see how much more practice you can get. All right. So one of the best places where you can learn how to play the backhand or the forehand shot is against the wall. For the forehand, now I do like to fit in other things where, badminton is not about just one or two things. There are various things that play a part in what you do on the court. Keep your feet apart. Very important to just make yourself think that you've got to keep moving, right? Do not ever freeze. Keep yourself moving slightly. So take the racket out in front of you, drop it in front of you. For the forehand, it's a good idea to learn to play the shot in front of you. So when you're learning and if you're doing this sort of thing, you're developing a very bad habit. Yeah? If you're just playing your shots like that all the time, you're developing a bad habit and you'll never become a really good player. Learn to play the shot in front of you. So here's where the shuttle should be as you play the shot. Go slowly, send the shuttle above your head so that it comes back to you. Go slowly, drop the head, just play that shot in front of you. Keep your feet moving. Don't freeze. Keep your feet moving. Learn to take that head down and up, down and up, down. Okay? Find that shuttle in front of you. So what you are doing by doing this practice is you're learning to play the shot with that racket rotating out and in. Similar sort of thing with the backhand. Keep the shuttle in front of you and just rotate the racket away. Okay? All right. So once you've had plenty of practice on the easy shots, just let the shuttle come back to you. You then start trying all the other different variations by taking the shuttle higher and wider, seeing the shuttle come to your side. Take it higher for the overheads. Let's try that again. You make sure you're rotating on the elbow. Okay, so you can try all that yourself. So, put in plenty of practice. Don't forget to take the shuttle in front of you and rotate by dropping that head out, taking the head out when it's an overhead, and then stepping in. So if you find yourself playing a shot around the net where you go in like so, if it's in front of you, don't just wait for it. Just step out. Take the shot above the net. Yeah, so here it is, above the net. Alternatively, if you're going up, just drop the head. See that angle? I hope you've picked up something from this. If you've got any comments, any questions, please feel free to ask, and I'll try and help you out. I'll put in all the links for all the other videos that I have, where I'm trying to get you to pick up on all the technicalities of how you actually play the shots, how you move, and all the various things that are fundamental to becoming a serious badminton player. Thank you for watching.